Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Third time lucky with this video. I've already filmed it in completion twice and it's been completely blurry. So, third time is a charm. But today we are talking about natural remedies for the cold and flu because it is that time of year. The season is upon us where everyone seems to be getting sick. I've felt a bit on and off here and there as well. And just all my friends and family are just feeling sick, and so I wanted to share my natural remedies to help you get better quicker and to hopefully not get sick in the first place. So my first tip might seem like a little bit of an obvious one, and that's because it is drinking tons of water. So we know that drinking lots of water first thing in the morning kind of helps to kickstart our system and wake up our body. This is especially good when you're sick because you want your body to be really alert and awake to fight off that virus as quick as possible. But what I would say is, instead of drinking cold water, try and drink room temperature water or lukewarm water, because this way our bodies can absorb it and become a lot more hydrated. Cold water shocks our system and we don't absorb it quite as well as room temperature water, and so drinking room temperature water gets us more hydrated a lot faster. Drinking tons and tons of water, especially first thing in the morning when we're feeling a little bit heady and mucousy, will get that mucus flowing and flushed out of our system really quickly as well. My second tip is to crack open a window, and I know that it's the time of year where it's really cold and all you want to do is keep the window shut and wrap up tight, but getting that fresh air in will draft out that stagnant air that's just been sitting there all night and you've been breathing it in all night, and to get fresh air flowing in the room. This will help cleanse the air that you're breathing, help you feel a lot better, and also release the toxins that have been built up in this stagnant air all night. Plus, it'll just make you feel really good. Breathing in that fresh, clean air will help you feel a little bit more invigorated when you're feeling a little bit sluggish from being sick. My third tip is to drink lemon and ginger tea. It's more of a steep than a tea, but this is because the lemon and ginger work really well together in combination to fight off that cold. Now, the lemon is filled with vitamin C and also helps to really soothe the throat when it's feeling dry or sore or even itchy. And the ginger is anti-inflammatory and also helps your body to sweat out the toxins a lot quicker. The ginger also kills off the rhinovirus, which is what causes the cold in the first place, so that's great. This is why companies have been selling products that are lemon and ginger, like throat sweets and healing throat drops and teas and all different kinds of remedies and medicines, and this is because it is proven to really help fight off the cold and flu symptoms. But it also is a lot more condensed and better for you if you can get it fresh. So if you can make it at home yourself, one, it's a lot more accessible so you don't have to run to the shops when you're not feeling so great. Two, it's a lot cheaper, and three, it works the best as well. It's also just not filled with harmful side effects and bulking agents, so to get it fresh is definitely the best option. My fourth tip is to drink turmeric lattes. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, especially if you watch my Instagram stories, you'll see that I am a little bit obsessed with turmeric lattes and using my golden paste. That is because it just makes me feel really great. I like to drink it anyway, but especially when I'm feeling sick, I like to take it like medicine. I'll make it first thing in the morning, in the middle of the day after lunch, and also before I go to bed. This is because turmeric has this wonderful active ingredient called curcumin, which has great healing properties, and also helps to support the immune system. Now, I like to take about a teaspoon of my golden paste, which I make fresh at home, and add this to whatever tea I'm drinking that day. Add some milk, make it as normal, and you have this delicious, frothy, milky, warming and invigorating turmeric latte drink. It's super easy and so good for you and tastes great. My fifth tip is to add lots and lots of fruits and veggies to your diet. Now, this is great anyway. As we know, fruits and vegetables, we try and get as many in as we can to make our bodies healthy and happy and healing, but it's especially great when you're feeling sick because it will help support your immune system, just give your body vitality and all the nutrients it needs and all the strength it needs to fight off this virus, because we do feel sluggish and sleepy because our bodies are busy tackling the invasion of the virus. So if we can give it as much fuel and energy as it needs to tackle it, we'll feel invigorated and we'll just feel great. Not only do fruits and vegetables and whole foods make you feel great and keep your body healthy, but they also boost your immune system, getting you a lot healthier, a lot quicker. Now, to get a little bit more topical, because I know that when we get a little bit heady and our head feels heavy and full of mucus and we have headaches and neck pains, what we really want to do is just get it out of there. Like, I physically want to just like take it out. So this is where my next tip comes in. Tip number 6 is to steam. Now all you need for this is a bowl, like a salad bowl or a mixing bowl, some boiling water and a towel to put over your head to lock in the steam, so it's kind of like a steam room for your head. I also like to add fresh herbs or essential oils like tea tree, peppermint or eucalyptus. This will really help to get the mucus moving and to drain your sinuses. All you need to do is add between 5 and 10 drops, depending on how much water you're using, to your steam, and sit over for about 15 minutes or as long as possible, and it will really help drain your sinuses. Speaking of sinus release, my last tip number 7 is to physically drain your sinuses from the outside. Now we have pressure points on our face along our sinuses that will help release them. So about here on either side of the nose, you can feel this tends to get a little bit tender, a little bit sore, sometimes a bit achy when we are ill, and that's because our sinuses are so full to capacity that they are stretching and it's physically painful. So what we want to do is to release them. There are also some pressure points up here underneath the brow bone. This is a really great help to release headaches induced by the cold or flu, and also under our eyes. Now this one, I remember when I would be sick as a child, my mom would lie me down on the sofa, and when I was feeling really heady and head coldy, she would rub my sinuses here and it would really help to release. I would say to grab a tissue when you're doing this though, because it will really actively get the mucus flowing, and you'll probably find that your nose will start to run, which is great, that's what we want, but grab a tissue to collect it and get moving in the direction of the sinus release, where you want it to come out. So here alongside of your nose, I would start rubbing down, underneath the eyes, rub outward, and underneath the brow bone, again rub outward. This will help release any blockages in the head that is causing you pain, headaches and extra stuffiness, and will also drain your sinuses really, really well. So those are my natural remedies. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below. And if you are feeling sick, do some of these, maybe all of them, or if you feel like you've got a cold or the flu coming on, or if you know someone who's sick, or if you travel on public transport and you don't want to get sick, I think that prevention is key. And so at this time of year, I really like to stock up on the turmeric and the lemon and the ginger and do some steams anyway. But if you are already sick, give a few of these a go and hopefully they'll help you get better a lot quicker. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.